So it is going to be, I'll do a really fast video. I wasn't going to because, again, they're coming to the end of their playtime, but it's 102 degrees out, but they seem to be doing fine. I think puppies do better in the warmth than the cold, but not when it's that cold. But anyway, the reason they're out here is because we had to bring them in because it got up to, like, I don't know, 113. So even with the misters, that was too hot, the misters and all the sunshades, for much longer than after lunch. So Lexi brought them in, and she did a marvelous, awesome job, of course, setting up and putting the pen together. We were trying to do less space for the pee and poop pads because, I don't know, we just tried to capitalize on what Jace had done. We thought, well, maybe this will work because they are really good at trying to go. But oh my gosh, you guys, I decided that I'm always saying I'm complaining on these videos and I wasn't going to do it, but I changed my mind because maybe there's some of those idiots I talk about all the time that are wanting to hang their shingle as a dog breeder and think they're going to make money. And like I say, if that was the thing, the puppies would probably be $30,000 a piece because it is 24 effing 7, plus the resources and supplies in today's dollars are very, very expensive, but it's mostly the time because that's why they're out here. I had to redo the entire pen, and that means taking the 3 to 4 giant felt protector pads off the hardwood and re-hosing all the grass pads over there. I didn't want to show you guys how terrible the garbage looks too because of that fiasco with Al and the bank account thing. And Waste Management had a wrong digit when we put in our new account, so they kindly just didn't pick up for us, and then they admitted it was their fault, but they still didn't come to get the garbage. So now if my screens didn't make us look like trailer, this definitely does. But anyway, so the bottom line is they're out here playing, which is good, and I'm going to hose them off. But as I was in the process of trying to get them out, I must have picked up, without any exaggeration, I would say 15 poops and 10 to 12 peas. And most of the peas were just off the papers onto the middle of the hardwood. So it was just like a revolving door after I was already not getting a lot of sleep last night and had to make an emergency trip to the dentist, but everything's fine there, thank God. But my crown fell off, and I'm sure it was from grinding my teeth. But anyway, okay, where was I going with this story? Because I'm totally sleep deprived again. But yeah, so I had to reset up the whole pen. And then as I was about to try to get everybody out, Rocket and Jennifer rolled in the poop on the pads, and these guys have been some of our cleanest. I mean, honestly, they never really poop off the pads, but it's hard to keep them from playing there because there's 9 of them, and again, they have a lot of room inside, but they have even more in the porch. Inside they have about, I'd say, this much or more, and this is not a small area, but you can all see why by 8 weeks they're ready to go to their new home. And again, earlier really, but it'll be 8 weeks for our guys and maybe a couple thereafter. So yeah, now what I want to say on the huge positive is I've never seen such an exquisite bunch. I have to agree with you, Henrietta, and God knows we've had some amazing, but what about these guys? I meant to tell Lexi today, but we were talking about so many other things, and she was doing so much good stuff for me, and I was doing stuff to get ready for the shows that I forgot to comment on it. But what it was this. That's what about these guys is special. Look at that expression. All of them have those deep, soulful Willie eyes and Ezra expression in the deep color of Willow's eyes, and Willow and Ezra both have exquisite expressions, so they got that in spades. And then I don't know about Ezra's nose. I need to recheck. I know he's a great dog, but Willow's nose, man, she throws that with a lot of her puppies, and gosh, do we have the black big noses and those beautiful eyes. And you guys are kind of lighting up the world on the International Stafford page, aren't you? And I see why. There's a thing, if all of you want to check it out, called Red Staffords Worldwide, for us aficionados of the Red Staffords. And oh my gosh, I am so proud of these guys. And again, I mean, pride goeth before the fall, so I'm always careful because, you know, what if I end up with a bunch of high ears or tail sets or weird bites? But I can tell right now temperaments are golden. Look at, somebody's got a sticker on the belly. It's Harley. And then the expressions are exquisite. And it looks so far, to be honest, like we're not going to have any high ears. The biggest ears in the group might go to Rocket, which compared to Sally are probably going to be small. because Sally had about the biggest ears of Daisy's group, and those aren't big, but those were the biggest, least tidy. And maybe second least tidies was Jose, and that guy finished his championship at 10 months, and a couple people said he's the prettiest Stafford they've ever seen, which he is beautiful, and he has that big nose too and the nice eyes. But anyway, it's exciting. And what I also want to say, one last thing to end on a positive too. 3-6, let me see who's missing, as a matter of fact. 3-6. Oh gosh, dang it. Is somebody in that thing? Which is fine, but now that I see, somebody's probably under that, because 3, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so somebody's missing as I'm talking. I know no Hawks got them because I've been out here the whole time, but somebody's under there. It's either Steve or Doreen. Anyway, what was the other positive I was going to say about these guys, besides their incredible eaters, expressions, all that stuff? What the heck was I going to say? Look at who's got that sticker on them, and I'm going to have to get that off. Oh, I can't remember, you guys, and it was something kind of good that I wanted to talk about. But that's the problem with fatigue. What was I going to say, you guys? I had some good comment about something about you guys. Anyway, I'm going to hose them down now, too, to get them all cleaned off, but I just can't remember. The ears are looking good because none of the ears have come up yet. That's what I was going to say, and I always find that a good sign, but that wasn't actually the main thing I was going to say. I don't remember what it was, but anyway, overall, everything is great, and this is the last video I'll be doing for quite a while, you guys, because I'll be at that show, and then I'll be really busy early next week because someone's coming here to breed to Asher, which will be fun, but it'll keep me just very busy between work and everything, so probably not a video till they start launching to their, no, it'll be sooner than that. It'll be probably sometime next week, and then, yeah, good. All right, anyway, everybody, I might do a video of Asher and Daisy, actually, while I'm away. Oh, there's a little hummingbird. I'd like to catch it in there if I could. Where'd he go? There he goes. All right. Okay, I'm going to turn this off in a second, everybody, and get the inside cleaned off and hose these guys so they don't get too hot. So